Morning.
Hey Trace,
How are you?
things are great. How are you?
Things are great. Just
Awesome.
spring is here for real. The cherry blossoms and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wish I could say the same for Winnipeg.
Oh, it's coming. Just give it
I,
a few weeks. So, as we talked about last week, this week we were going to talk about a real pain in the neck, and I don't mean finding toilet paper. Torticollis. So if you've ever woken up, viewers, and we're like, oh, I think I slept funny, and you can't turn your head, or you just have a lot of pain in your neck that comes on suddenly. Not only is that pretty standard for springtime in Chinese medicine, but it is definitely something we treat a lot in acupuncture. Hey, Sharae? Yeah.
yeah.
So most commonly I see this in April, really. Last year I think I had 8 cases in 2 weeks. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give people a few tips.
So how do you treat it?
Yeah, you can't get in to see your acupuncturist right now. You are stuck with your own self-treatment. So I was just going to share what I would do, and I had a pen handy. So there's a few acupuncture points we use, and you can absolutely massage them. And the first one is actually right on the top of your trap. So kind of if you go from the edge of your shoulder to your neck and find the highest point, which is an acupuncture point known as gallbladder 20. And the gallbladder is one of the organ systems of spring. But applying pressure to that point for 30 to 60 seconds would be one of the points I recommend. And then there are 2 points in your hand that I absolutely use. One is very specifically for acute sudden pain in the neck, and I'm just going to draw on my hand so it's really obvious. And it's funny, it's actually called Lao Zhan, which translates to falling into the pillow, which is funny because I find most people get this condition when they wake up from sleeping on a pillow.
Of course. Yeah.
Anyway, it's this point here. So you draw, if you go to the top of this knuckle, the top of this knuckle, and then make an equal triangle, this point right here, and you can just press on it, massage it 30 to 60 seconds. And then the third point I would use is actually on the edge of your wrist here, and it is the command point in the body for the neck. It's on the lung channel, and the easiest way to find it is to take your other hand and just put them together, and where your index finger falls on the edge of your wrist is the point.
And that's great for immunity as well.
Yeah, so it's double whammy. And then if I have time for one more, I love auricular acupuncture, and it's probably very hard to show, so I'm just going to describe. If you put your finger in the notch of your ear,
yes,
slide it up over that bump on the back edge, right there where your finger falls is the cervical and thoracic spine area. Massage it till it hurts, and move your neck at the same time, and you should feel relief. So that's what I would do. What would you do for a child? Because you do a lot of pediatrics.
Yeah, totally. Well, and McKenna sometimes wakes up with a kink in his neck quite often. So and he should be lying down for this, but we're just going to demonstrate while and these are the 2 points that Tracy was referring to. So for him, I would just massage like so. But for an adult, you can even dig your elbows in, both sides.
If they can tolerate it, yeah.
Yeah. So I would go maybe like 1 finger width from his spine and do what I call a spinal roll. You just go up and down with lots of pressure. He's ticklish. I could tell he's smiling. So you can go nice and light and fluffy, or you can really pinch. Okay?
Which is the bladder channel, right, in Chinese medicine, and that's an area where wind gets in, and we do find Chinese wind is one of the main causes of this sudden pain in the neck, right?
Exactly. And you want to do it until it's turning quite pink or red. Like right now his is. So he doesn't sleep well, so it's going to show around.
What do you have in your hand?
Oh, so right. So this is another form that we can use, and it's a spoon. And what we're going to do is what we call gua sha. So you're basically scraping until I could hear him saying,
Yeah, and if you look this up online, Google it, you might see some crazy marks that looks like people have been tortured. You don't need to scrape till people are bleeding.
yes,
You can definitely scrape till they're red.
that's right. And you can also apply some oil, coconut
Right.
oil, olive oil, whatever you have.
And what we're doing is it's not just massage. If people think that, you're releasing the exterior channels.
You got it.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's that.
hopefully all these things help with that pain in the neck people are experiencing. And I might provide a link to a really great shoulder and neck stretch series that I've been doing, because one of the reasons people are getting this right now is we're all spending way too much time watching the news.
And stretching, we need to stretch out our pecs too, open up.
So we might add more to that. What's your tip this week?
Wash your makeup brushes, gals.
Oh,
You haven't already? Yeah. I washed mine and mine were scary.
I'm sure mine are scary too.
And yours?
Ooh, actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I was gonna say stretch your pecs.
Yeah.
Stretch your pecs and mobilize those shoulders. And I'm gonna try to link to my friend's video about this shoulder routine. It is a life changer if you're getting tight, sore shoulders, chest, neck.
Yeah. Most of us don't realize that these muscles support our back. They're all interconnected, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So next week we're gonna talk about insomnia. So,
Right.
thank you, Sharae, and I'll talk to you next Thursday.
That's right.
Bye.
Yeah.